would you prefer more information on the yacht itself? Let me know. Everybody can see the chat, right? Please drop me a note there. If you can see the chat, you can hear me, you can see me, and everything is okay. Yes. Yeah. Would you please introduce yourself? Like I see Jerome from Oceans Voyages. Where are you from? Jerome, and we have Margarita, and we have Buceo Catalunya. I can guess they're a diving company from Catalonia, but is it a company name as well? Or may I ask for your name, please? France. Okay, bonjour. Enchanté. Jerome. The best French-speaking person in the company is Clarence, but je parle un petit peu. All right, Margarita says, hi, we still don't have a note from Buceo Catalunya. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hola, good. Would you introduce yourself? May I know your name, please? And give me a brief reply, yes or no. Are you already selling liveaboards to Maldives? Are you, like, you know the product? Are you experienced in that? And Guillaume? Guillaume, right? I hope I spelled correct your name, Guillaume. Nice to meet you all. Yes, nice to meet you. So please drop me a brief answer. Do you sell liveaboards to Maldives already? Okay, Jerome says only ocean stay. All right, I'll wait for your answers and I will continue speaking. We did one in 2017. Great. Margarita, how about you? Selling liveaboards in Maldives. Okay, perfect. So first of all, like I will tell you 2 sentences about why we're selling Maldives. Then I'll concentrate on our yacht. At the end of it, if you will have time, I will tell you more about diving in Maldives, the itinerary, and what will be easier, all the information that will make it easier for you to sell the liveaboards, okay? But I will start with the boat, so the experienced people may leave us as soon as we finish the boat presentation, and we will continue in Maldives in general. But just in a few words, why are we coming to Maldives? First of all, of course, to see the big stuff. We will see mantas, whale sharks, a lot of other, like quite a few kinds of other sharks, like black tips, white tips, silver tips, reef gray sharks, nurse sharks. If we are lucky, we can see silver tips, we can see spinner sharks, we can see tigers, maybe even a bull shark, and maybe hammerheads, because also both kinds of hammerheads are presented here, the scallop hammerheads that are smaller and the giant hammerheads, the big ones. So really Maldivian waters are boosting with shark life and also with big fish action, such as schools of tuna, schools of jackfish, all roaming around. Of course, beautiful reefs, if you know where to search for. Turtles are there. We have dolphins following our boats and dories on the crossing. So it's a lot to see every day. So first of all, why us? We're a team of dedicated professionals. We work with Maldives since 2004. It's a non-stop, almost like 18 years of operation there. We are dealing with 134 Maldivian liveaboards. We know them for 18 years, all of them, though they're changing owners, changing the management. We keep all that track. And we did so well that we decided to run our own boat. And for over a year, we're managing marvelous Princess Ulua. We have experience working with groups from France, Poland, Thailand, Israel, lots of CIS countries. So we know the difference between the mindset, cuisine, food, right, and other things. And we really love to welcome all of you on board. Recently, we had an agent from Spain visiting the boat, and he loved it, loved her as well. So why Princess Ulua? So first of all, a little bit of insider information. We were picking the boat after the COVID, when literally most of them were standing in the lagoon still, craving for markets, because European market was closed, Asian markets were closed, and literally we could pick up any boat. We had very high volumes, so all of them were ready to have a contract with us. So it was the best time for us to pick the best boat. This was this easy. All of them were available. Just pick the one you want, and here it goes. So we picked up Princess Ulua. She's a very new boat, launched in 2019. Again, you can exclude half a year of COVID. She was out of operation, so nobody used it. 37.2 meters of pure luxury, 10 cabins for up to 20 packs. So what I want to say, you won't see that on the pictures, but she is incredibly stable boat. Like she's so stable that we had a lot of funny cases with the clients. Like I remember there was one day the crew told me they had to cancel the dive because of the rough waves. And the clients didn't believe us because the boat was barely moving. And they said, no, you're misinforming us. Couldn't be rough. We do not see any waves. And we had to invite them to come outside to see the Donny. And the Donny was like a bull on rodeo jumping on the waves. They were like, okay, we got it. We got it. Then there are clients saying that we have to have active stabilizers on the boat because it's not possible for the boat to be this stable without any active stabilizers. I mean, it's a miracle. When you're on board, you feel that extra comfort without any extra rocking or rolling. Like she's super, super stable. So 10 cabins for up to 24 packs. I'll cover the cabins later, but for you to understand, 4 cabins are equipped for families. We have a big double bed there and a single extra bed there on the same level. No bunk stories, we're a luxury vessel. So on the same level, which is super good for your groups, because you can accommodate both a couple there or 2 men or women or a family with a kid. Sometimes kids are 16 or 18 or 20 years old, but they are still considered kids, but their parents, right? Okay, so how is the boat? What is the boat layout? Top deck, of course, is a sun deck. We have sun loungers with mattresses available there. We have a water slide. It's 11 meters water slide that comes down from the sun deck to the water. It's a great experience. We deploy it once or twice a week, weather permitting, and also accordingly to requests. Huge fun, lots of Instagram photos. You know, the clients really enjoy that active stuff. And we have something special there. Other boats don't have it, I know. We have a tropical shower. So basically, if you're a little bit hot with a barbecue, like you get really hot on the sun deck, you go there, you refresh yourself with a tropical shower, and then you're fresh again, and you can have even more suntan without going anywhere. So after the top deck, we have an upper deck. With upper deck, for sure, there's a steering wheel and captain's quarters, and there are 3 sea view suites there. So these are the rooms with the big windows. Only one of them is fixed as a double room for couples only. And 2 rooms are double and twin convertible. So again, it's no problem if you have more couples or less couples on board. Our boat can fit all. It's very less risk. I know sometimes if you have done this liveaboard, sometimes you have only double cabins left and there are men coming that need twin bed, or sometimes vice versa, only twin beds are there, but you have more couples coming. With our boat, only 2 rooms are fixed as double rooms, but they're normally super booked, super fast booked with couples. And all the others are adjustable. So it's no risks for you as a group leader. It's no risk for you as a travel agents, whatever we can accommodate. And there is a jacuzzi area at the stern. I will show you the pictures. They will say for themselves. So this is our jacuzzi area. A pretty big jacuzzi for 8 people. It has bubbles. It warms up for a comfortable temperature. It's not a hot tub, but it's a warm water, so you can really enjoy a glass of prosecco like a lady there. And also we can bring portable speaker. We have a big JBL party box and disco lights, and it's a fun thing. We have a jacuzzi deck parties, so people can drink champagne in jacuzzi and dance or all around. It's a teak wood covered area, so all is nice and good. And there are some lounges there if they want to spend some time in the shadows. So and now we're going to the main deck of the vessel, which is the biggest deck, obviously. Here what we have is a front relaxation area. It will be on the pictures. We have an air-conditioned saloon with a huge TV and home cinema for briefings, evening relaxation, watching movies. And also there is where we do talks, like manta talks, whale shark talks, marine life briefings. They're very popular because people love to learn more about the marine life and the environment, how to take care. Restaurant and bar areas there, same as the air-conditioned area. And we have a rear dining and relaxation area on the fresh air. Normally breakfast and lunches we prefer to serve indoors because it's really very hot in the sun, so they have air-conditioned facilities. And for the dinner, it's lovely to have an arrangement outside on the fresh air, especially if we have a manta night or a whale shark night, where we have huge lamps that attract plankton for mantas or whale shark to come. and then they can have the dinner literally having a view on a manta or a whale shark. So that's an exciting experience. This is how it looks. This is the bow relaxation area. We have a couches there, pillows, tables, very nice for aperitivo before dinner, or just sit and chat any time of the day. And this is the back relaxation area where we serve dinners. And I call it self-climate control areas, because normally we have very nice wind in the bow. And rear area, of course, is protected. So if it's too windy on the bow, they move to the area back. If it's too hot, they go to the bow. So whatever the weather is, you always have a very nice and big and vast area on the boat where you can rest, enjoying the views, enjoying the air. This is how the restaurant looks like. We have the buffet table. And for food, I will cover later as well. And behind that wall, there is a rest area. Here it is on the pictures. Again, lots of puffs, couches, TV is there. So some table games are there. It's very comfortable. And lower deck is basically 7 cabins. Pay attention for room number 7, which is a whale shark suite. This is another double room in our cabin, but on our boat, but couples really love it. Then we have 2 standard rooms and 4 family rooms. Once again, so family room already has 1 double bed and 1 single bed. Standard rooms are double and twin adjustable, so we can make it 1 big or 2 small, depending on your group needs. So about the cabins, in each cabin we have en-suite facilities like a shower, a sink, and a toilet, safe mini bar, hair dryer, TV. Please pay attention, the TVs don't have the channels, we're in the open sea, but if you want to connect your laptop and watch a movie on a proper screen, they are there. And each our cabin has a window or illuminator. We don't have the blank walls, so no claustrophobia is there. More or less, we have quite big cabins, so they're very comfortable. We call them like a small hotel room. They also have a wardrobe there, they have a drawers, the mirror, so it's very, very comfortable. Of course, the individual air conditioning is there, and we do cleaning twice a day, and we change towels and bed linens every 2 days. Yes, it's okay, it's okay. All right. So yeah, on the left side you can see the sea view cabins. On the right side is the whale shark suite, but we'll talk more detail. So this is the sea view suites. As I said, one of them is double, and 2 of them are double and twin convertible. This is the whale shark master suite. Normally couples love it because it has almost the circle round bed, and this is the only cabin on board that has shower and toilet separately. So it's incredible luxury on the boat. Normally you don't have it. The standard cabins, also like all the bathrooms look more or less the same. Again, I would like to highlight all the boat is wood covered. We don't use any, I don't know, linoleum or other plastics. So it's real teak wood. They will always have something nice for their feet. We don't normally wear any shoes on the boat. So it's like high-end materials, high quality. And these are family cabins. They have 1 big bed and 1 smaller one. Size are pretty decent. It's very comfortable both for couples, and the single bed is not really too small or tiny, as you can see on the pictures. And of course, when we're in Maldives and we're talking about renting a yacht, we're actually renting 3 vessels, right? One of them is the Doni. If you were selling Egyptian liveaboards, you know that normally like a big part of the main deck is a dive deck with all the dive equipment. When the compressors are running, it's a little bit noisy. So you dive and then you move inside or to the other decks. In Maldives, it's again the additional luxuries there. The whole boat belongs to tourists. That's why it's extremely popular with non-divers alike. We have great program for non-divers as well. They really enjoy joining the cruises. And recently we found out more non-divers are joining us. So sometimes we have more non-divers on board than divers. We have an amazing dive team. It's not like because we're doing something wrong in diving, no, but I mean, first of all, they start making like divers to non-diving wives, then non-diving wives started to invite their non-diving friends, and this is how it grows. So our diving Doni is quite a big vessel as well. It has her own sun deck. It has her her own toilet and shower. And we have few freshwater showers along, so the divers can easily refresh themselves after the dives. All the diving equipment is there. We have 12-liter aluminum tanks. 15 liters can be provided on the demand. We have two electric compressors. We have a nitrox compressor. Everything is brand new, very well taken care of. I have fresh pictures if you want. Like, it really looks super nice and neat, like a proper lab. So on the right side, you see the Donny inside. Of course, each diver has his own space, as you know, the bucket for his equipment. Towels are provided, or warm towels are provided daily. And our dinghy looks very nice. If you've been to Maldives, you know, some of them look like really a piece of plastic. Again, we have the teak covered dinghy, looks very luxury and nice. And for upon additional request, we have the fishing tenders. It has to be requested in advance, but we have 3 fishing tenders available. They're real speed launches. Like, this small boat will have 2 engines, 250 horsepower each. These engines are enough to drive the huge vessel, but they're just for that small thing, for proper fishing. And a few of our crews are very experienced and avid fishermen. So whenever they have fishing requests, they're very excited, and they really show masterclass to the clients. And it's quite common to get huge tuna, wahoo, or the golden fish, mahi-mahi, and something like that. I think I will need to switch a little bit for more facilities on board. The slides are somewhere below and as part of the Maldives experience. But first of all, a couple of years about our crew. The crew is of 15 people. We have the crew that stays with us for many years. The team leader and cruise director is the ex-president of Maldives Dive Association. We're very proud of that. We stole him from another boat. His name is Mox. He's right at the center. He will be your main contact guy on the vessel to make sure all your guests are happy. Another regular dive guide that we have is Vishu. He also comes from a very luxurious and posh liveaboard, very client-oriented. Both guys know how to take very good care of your clients, both very experienced divers and novice. Like, sometimes you would hear that Maldives are not good for novice divers, like open waters. No problem with our team. They really love to take care of the new divers. And normally we divide into groups. So the more experienced groups, like if we have 20 divers on board, there will be 3 dive guides. So more experienced divers will go in the groups for deeper dives. Open waters will stay up to 18 meters, but they will have more or less same experience with sharks, reefs, turtles, and what we have to offer. So no worries if you have beginners. We know how to take very good care of them. Food, we pay special attention to this, and we have a little bit more diversity of food than other boats. Like, normally on the other boats you have a salad, like 2 main courses, 2 side dishes, fruits and dessert, right? What we have 2 salads all the time at all meals. Lunches and dinners. We have 2 main courses, and knowing your wishes, one of them will always be fish or seafood. So one of 2 is always fish or seafood. The other will be like meat or chicken, switching, okay? Then we have 2 side dishes, whatever, rice noodles, fried potatoes, baked potatoes. And what do we have more? We have 2 hot vegetable dishes at all times. Could be baked eggplants, salted cauliflower, or salted broccoli. But first of all, it's healthy for people who prefer a lot of non-carbs, right? Veggies. And also it's very good for vegetarians. Even normally we always ask you to let us know in advance for vegetarians or pescatarians. But normally, even if you don't tell us, vegetarians will have enough food on board, and pescatarians for sure will all the time have anything available. For the breakfast, is normal, like something like English breakfast with sausages, but there will be beef sausages, beef bacon, some veggies are there, and also we cook on like mueslis, cheese, butter, toast, jams for sure, a selection of mueslis, yogurts, and also we cook eggs on demand. So every client may have on demand sunny side up or cheese omelette or veggies omelette or whatever. This is also like an additional luxury. And yeah, like among our meals are proper medium cooked roast beef. We have huge prawns. For desserts, they can have tiramisu, and of course we have fresh fruits with every meal. Apart from that, so we serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Also, we have a 4 o'clock snack, which is normally like tuna sandwiches or chicken sandwiches or cakes. Our chef is very good at cakes. And apart from that, they have bananas available 24/7, like small Maldivian bananas. We have tea, coffee, and cookie corner. So water is unlimited. We always have a choice of warm water, cold water. Ice is at self-service 24/7. Tea and instant coffee and hot chocolate, self-service 24/7. But we charge for proper like espressos or cappuccinos. So we have Lavazza brand beans and Italian coffee machine. This goes at extra charges bar. Same as soft drinks. We have full stock bar with beers, wines, prosecco, hard liquor. This goes at extra charge. If you have any questions, please drop them into the chat. I'm looking through it, so I will reply as soon as I see them. Also, for some groups, so yeah, we have bananas 24/7 and fresh tropical fruits served with every meal. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But some groups require some extra service, like some groups want fruits to be available 24/7, unlimited quantities, or for example, tuna sashimi with every meal. We do a small surcharge for that, like $50, $70 per person, and they will have like everyday tuna sashimi. They will have 24/7 tropical fruits access. Like we can do that for the groups that require, but most of the groups are happy with the standard package. No questions, nobody's left without foods. We have plenty of everything. For the rates, wait, let me first, I'll find the slides. Like, I think it went a little bit in a different section about other, about fun that you can have on board. Yeah, it's, sorry for flickering. Let me tell you about the fun that we have on board. So first of all, this is our normal daily schedule. At 6 o'clock, it's a light snack for the divers. 6:30 is the first dive briefing and dive. They're back on the boat by 8:30, when normally all the non-divers also wake up for the general breakfast. After meals, we normally give 1 hour to relax, because when you had already some fun and then you have food, all you want to do is to have a nap normally, or anyhow, we give time to digest food. So 10:30 will be a second dive or a snorkel session if we have non-divers on board. Lunch is provided at 12:30. Again, 1 hour of relax after lunch, and there is a third dive or another snorkel session. Then at 4 o'clock is a snack. 6 o'clock starts happy hour at the bar, and 7:30 is a dinner. Apart from that basic schedule that we keep every day, we have 5 days of absolute like wow factor every day. We have beach time available at most of the days, not all of them. And we have other facilities on board, which is we have massage chairs for your feet, free of charge. Of course, as I said, we have a jacuzzi and a water slide. Also, what we do free of charge, we have 2 kayaks and 1 subboard, stand-up paddle. Also, they are provided free of charge for the beach times. And we have jet skis. Yeah, something that we have extra is 2 jet skis. We charge them extra, but the price is much better than any Maldivian resort or other places. We charge $75 per 30 minutes plus taxes. And at the same rate, we're providing wakeboard or a donut, that fun thing that attaches and jumps to the sea, and you attaches to the scooter and is jumping over the waves, and you're having fun there. And of course, we provide local style fishing, which is a fishing rod, like a fishing line, and the crew will help with the bait. So fishing can be done more or less 24/7, apart from the areas from the timing when we are in the marine parks, in the marine protected areas. In these cases, fishing is not allowed, but then we have mantas or whale sharks coming. So or nurse sharks are there in abundance. So they always have fun. And we do marine talks before meeting the creatures. And let's check our week's wow factor schedule. So arrival day is normally Saturday. In Sunday night, first of all, like on Sunday, depending on the season, maybe we will have a manta dive already like next day after arrival. If we're lucky, there will be one cleaning station nearby active, and they will see mantas right the morning they wake up after the check dive normally, right? Same night could be the manta night. We go into the lagoon. We deploy strong lights that attract plankton. And when a lot of plankton is attracted, the manta come. And if the manta stays for a while, divers do a night dive with manta, snorkelers can snorkel. And for a night dive, we do that amazing, like can be done is an amazing runway when the divers stay on the knees, on the bottom, and they hold the torches up. And what happens as the torches attracts plankton, there is a bowl of plankton attracted to a torch, so it looks literally like an ice cream. You have a cone and you have an ice cream, and when you have the runway of these cones of ice cream, the manta will dive down and just eat the ice cream from the cones, literally like touching divers. It's so close. So that's a very exciting experience. Next day after that, and also like even waiting for a manta or for a night whale shark is an exciting experience, because we start the lights and then there will be that excitement in the air. Is manta coming? Is manta also hear that manta, the bell will ring, everyone will be running, making selfies, videos, and divers will jump into the water. And like even that waiting process is a huge excitement and huge success when the manta comes. Of course, we're in the wild ocean, we cannot guarantee 100%, especially like if the current is very strong this day. If the current is very strong and the plankton is driven along, sometimes that happens, but more or less we're very lucky with our mantas and night whale sharks. So next day there will be another wow factor. We do the barbecue dinner on an inhabited island. We have a very beautiful setting with lights and torches. There will be a huge whale shark figure on the sand, even painted with the like charcoal. So very nice for Instagram pictures and everything. So we have a barbecue dinner, and I would say that our chef makes really tasty barbecue. We have lamb racks there with pineapple baked, like, oh my goodness. Yeah, I miss it. So and also if the guests wish, we can extend it as a barbecue dinner party. Again, we can bring the lights and speak. Again, from our experience, like being on an island, an inhabitant and deserted island, such a unique experience that guests normally just prefer to walk around under the skies and stars and see the sparkling plankton in the waters and just to enjoy nature rather than having a parties. But that depends on the group. Of course, we're ready to cater for both, no problem. So that was just stage 2. Imagine how many emotions are there already. That third day will be a night whale shark. The system is same. We're going to the area, we're deploying the lights, and we're waiting for the whale shark to come. And again, that excitement is in the air. Oh, the whale shark, is it there? Is it coming? So, and once it comes, there is no diving, no night diving with whale shark, but it will be snorkeling experience. And it's a pure luxury, because normally they have the whole whale shark with themselves without another 120 people coming at the same time. So, and normally also if you're lucky, a whale shark will stay for the whole night. So they can really marvel that creature and see how it's sitting. And like, it will be very close. It will be like literally touching the stern of the boat. We ask not to touch the shark. It's strongly prohibited, but they're this close. I mean, they can look into the eye. Wednesday, next day is where we have a day search for the shark. We search along Sampa, Southern Marine Park area. And if we are lucky again, we meet the whale shark, we jump, divers can dive, snorkelers can snorkel. But this is completely different experience, because normally lots of boats are there. So there will be another 100 people in the water jumping all the time. They will be kicking each other. But anyhow, that's another option on how to meet a whale shark. And as we say, as we know, like mantas are the smartest fish on earth, whale sharks are the biggest fish on earth, so they can meet both in 1 week, and no resort can offer that at the same time. So, and that Thursday, on Thursday, we're going to have nose sharks. We're going to Vavo Atoll, a Limata area with a lot of nose sharks there, and we do the night dive for divers, we do night snorkeling for snorkelers, but more so, nose sharks will most likely come to the boat. So even after the activity during dinner, there will be still lots of nose sharks, and they can snorkel. If they're polite and nice with the sharks, they can snorkel with them till sunrise for as long as they want. So apart from our daily schedule with dives and snorkelers attached, we do 16 to 17 dives per week. And normally snorkelers do not like to wake up early for the first snorkeling session, so we provide 2 snorkels a day. Then apart from that, we have these 5 wow factors. Apart from that, we may have dolphins on our ways to somewhere, kayaks, water slides, subboards, outdoor jacuzzi, jet skis, wakeboard, donut, and our marine talks. Normally the week is so packed with emotions, so packed with everything, that first of all, there is no room for being bored, or no room for I don't know what to do now. And the second thing is what makes me extremely happy, and why I'm so in love with this product since 2004, is that normally what we hear at the end of the week, that this was one of the best trips of my life. Because like when the crew is so good, and normally the company is so good, and they feel so many emotions, that a lot of things happen first time in their lives, when they meet mantas and whale sharks and swim with nose sharks, which are like pretty friendly. They say like, last time I remember myself this happy when I was in a youth camp somewhere back. So before proceeding to Maldives in general, let me tell you about the rates. So Princess Ulua now runs on FAT rates, which is $2,200 per pax instead of the family cabin. Though I believe we are the best, or one of the best boats on the market, we do not like raise our prices too high, because we're still new to international markets. So we're trying to keep the prices a little bit lower, to make it easy for us to get introduced. And 2,400 per pax in a SU master suite, but till September 2023. I mean, you can book now or you can book later, but the dates shall be before October 1st, 2003. We have a special offer, very special offer, which is 1,900 per pax for standard or family cabin, and it's 2,100 per pax in a sea view or master suite. This is if you book per cabin. We charge extra green tax, $42 per week per pax, and we charge $100 fuel surcharge. Unfortunately, in recent months, because of the geopolitical situation, the fuel prices in Maldives got really crazy. They bounced up almost twice. So this fuel surcharge doesn't cover the whole loss, but it helps us a little bit to maintain same quality of services and foods and everything. But as I have huge and very good agents here with me today, let me talk about the full charter rates that might be of more interest to you, right? So official full charter rate that it is like published, or the charter rate that we send to direct clients if they contact us, like if they're not agents, they're just private group of people who want to travel, maybe a family. Our published full charter rate is, is $41,200. It goes at the retail FAT prices with 2 spaces free of charge. Your commission is 20% off this rate. So our normal price for the season would be almost 33,000, right? 32,960. Once again, we have a special introductory offer for international markets till the end of September 2023. If you want to try out the boat, to understand why we're said to be the best boat on the market right now. I mean, in our class, we do not compete with mega yachts with helicopter pads, or we do not compete with yachts that charter that costs $80,000 to $100,000 per week, right? But in our class, for our prices, we are the best boat currently, as many people already say. The full charter published price will be $35,800. Your price as an agent will be $28,200. This is more than 20%, and it's a very good offer for now. This is for 20 packs. Again, excluded what they can pay on board is $42 green tax and current fuel surcharge, which is $100 per person. If the rates for fuel are getting better, we will cancel taking fuel charge, right? It's temporary solution, unfortunately. Once again, so your full charter agent rate is 28,200. If you divide it is 18 packs, it's as less as $1,566 per person net rate. And you can sell it for 2,000, 2,200, depending on your clients and what they normally expect. The boat is absolutely worth it. Like, we are the new standard for liveaboards in Maldives, and I'm absolutely sure they will enjoy staying with us. So do you have any questions on the boat herself? I would love to tell you more about the Maldives and the itinerary we do, but maybe someone who is very experienced in selling Maldives needs to go, then please let me know if you have any questions regarding Ulua. I hope I covered more or less everything, but maybe. No, I don't see any questions coming. Good if you will drop me a message like, no questions, all is good, all is clear. Because the thing is, I cannot see you, and I would really love to know I'm talking to live people and you just didn't switch off the sound and went away to have some coffee. Okay, will we get the info by email to review it later? Yes, of course. The team member that contacted you will send you a link to a Dropbox folder. You will have fact sheet there, boat description, photos and videos for you to use. And also, if you have any questions, please do always contact us at all times. We provide very good agent support. We really love what we're doing, and we really want you to love our product. So whatever, however we can help, we will help. Okay, let me proceed to why Maldives, right? I'll also try to be pretty brief. As I said, and this is what we're going to see in one itinerary, the big stuff like mantas and whale sharks. Then we have coral reefs and macro for those who are into macro. Prolific marine life like turtles, rays, I forgot the rays, by the way, stingrays, eagle rays, different kinds. Schools of tuna, jackfish, fusiliers, of course, small, colorful reef fishes are there, different kinds of them. Sharks, I would really love to announce them again. I can make it endless. Tigers, hammerheads, black tips, white tips, silver tips, longibanas, if you're super lucky, spinner sharks. If you're extremely lucky, sand tiger sharks. Yes, North sharks and guitars, which are rays, not sharks, guitar rays are there. Yesterday we just saw, like, we had an incredible dive yesterday. We have seen 2 guitar sharks, 2 tigers, lots of spinner sharks, and that was just one dive. Why liveaboards? The answer is very simple, especially to our agents that told me they're mostly saying hotels. Jerome, that was you, right? Why liveaboards? Because we combine everything in one trip. There is no resort in Maldives that can provide you both with mantas and nose sharks and whale sharks. Like, they do not exist in one place. The area is very big. Also, the resort cannot show you many different beaches or islands. And if you were me, like, I'm bored at the resort in the second day because the palm trees are same, stones are they, beaches are same. So you're just walking around the 300-meter area. Or, okay, maybe you can have some fun at spa or water sports, but still, in the liveaboards, even if you're doing nothing, like literally nothing, you're just staying on a sun deck or sitting in the jacuzzi with a cocktail, you have that amazing bird view on the islands that are passing by. Bird view because we have 4 decks and you're looking at them like from a little bit from on top, and you see a lot of beautiful Maldives, islands of Maldives. You see the lagoons, you see like a lot of amazing things. Sometimes even we see mantas in shallow waters playing around when we pass. So a lot of excitement is there. Regarding our itineraries, there are at least 3 main itineraries that we offer. The most popular one is called Best of Maldives or Central Atolls. Like, the name speaks for itself. Why is it Best of Maldives? Because we start from Male. It's very easy. Your clients go out of the airport through the area where all the guides and hotels will meet them with the signboards. We are there as well with Princess Ulua signboard. Then we accumulate the clients in the food court area. The check-in to the boat, like transfer from the airport, is 11:30. So if your clients arrive earlier, they will need to wait till 11:30. If your clients arrive later, no problem with us. Any flight on Saturday, we will pick up the clients from the airport, right? So at 11:30, we move them to the boat. Like they have just to cross the small road from the food court area, and there is where our dhoni is waiting. So the crew will help to load they will just load the luggage to the dhoni. The clients will board the dhoni. In 20 minutes, we're on the boat. Super easy, super light transfer, especially from the long flights. Then we welcome the guests with wet towel, welcome drink. We invite them inside to fill in the registration forms. And during our first day, we will have a welcome briefing, which is now 1 hour and a half. We'll explain them the itinerary, how the boat operates, do's and don'ts, dive regulations, like everything they need to know for staying on board with us and to have a very comfortable stay. For example, like we have 2 engineers on board, so if something goes not okay, whatever, the door is broken or whatever, we can fix it right away. No need to wait till the end of the week and suffer. We're really trying to provide them the best services available. And the first night normally we spend in the harbor. And also, if time allows, if the group arrives in the first half of the day, at 4:30, we can do a check dive or a snorkel if the group wants, but normally they're so keen to get into the water that we already provide that. Next morning, there will be another dive, probably in North Male Atoll area, and then the boat crosses to Rasto or to North Ari. Here in the Ari, we have all the encounters with mantas, whale sharks, beautiful reef dives and everything. And also this is the place where they will experience the reef, which is an underwater island or islet, and wall dives. And then we'll cross to Vavo Atoll, which is completely different. Yes, we are meeting the nurse sharks there, and then they will have channel diving in Maldives. Channels is completely different kind of diving. When normally you start from the deepest point, you hook on the rim of the channel, and you see gray reef shark patrol in front of you, like tens of them, dozens of them passing. And if you're well-behaved diver, just stay still, the sharks will come really close. You can see their eyes, their pupils, and you can see different behaviors, pregnant women, males, females. So this is for the channel diving. And on Friday, there will be a morning dive in South Male Atoll. South Male has incredible dive sites like Kandumatila. I'm sure you heard of it. It's a difficult but like challenging but very special dive site. Lots of soft corals there. Also, marine life is super, like really crazy. I can remember we were diving in Kandumatila. The current was very strong, so we were hooked on top of the reef. And we were almost covered by the blanket of eagle rays. There was a school of eagle rays, and they were hovering in the current right above us. So like literally covering our heads. It was really amazing, and lots of sharks there and everything. Also, Goraido Corner is another great dive site for reef gray sharks here. And we return to Male afternoon on Friday. So if your clients want to book the flights Friday evening, it's okay. But official departures again on Saturday, 8 o'clock is the checkout from the boat. And we drive the group to the airport. So any flight starting from late Friday to early morning Saturday is fine with us. If you have an evening flight on Saturday, we'll help you to arrange the day use in a guest house, or we'll recommend going to Crossroads Maldives, which is a lovely beach shopping and eating area. Or we can offer Hulale Island Hotel for dinners, lunches, dinners in the swimming pool. So we will provide you with the options, but the checkout from the boat is 8 o'clock, because as you know, 12 o'clock, the next group comes in, and we have 4 hours for complete boat cleaning, supplies and everything, right? So And normally, like, you won't be bored in Central Maldives unless you've been there, I don't know, 8 times. Also for keen divers who had been already a few times here, we can do something special. We can get to the eastern tip of Avu Atoll. There are special dive sites like Foteo, Golden Wall. Foteo is a very famous dive site for hammerheads. So we can do the blue water dive for hammerhead sharks. And our dive guides are very good in picking up the exact timing for, like, to be more lucky. Golden Wall is another incredible dive site, which is a channel dive, but then there is a huge wall covered with the golden and purple soft corals. So it's a marvelous place. I haven't seen anything like that. I've been diving in quite a lot of countries. So even in the central atolls, the dive sites will differ, because also depending on the season and weather conditions, we will choose either the eastern or the western rim of the atolls, and the dive sites will be switching. So if you want something special, let us know. Our dive guides will adjust the itinerary to your specific group. The cruise director will make the plan. And more so, every dinner we come for a briefing, asking how was the day, how is the food and everything, what was the result of the day, and we will provide the briefing for tomorrow. So what's the daily plan? It will be always written on board. They can always check it, but in the dinner we provided information so they can give us feedback or any wishes, like more beach time or more water sports or whatever they're willing. But if you had been too many times to Central Maldives and you want to try something else, there is a deep south atoll, deep south route to Fuvahmulah, atoll of Fuvahmulah. The main attraction there is tiger sharks, of course. They have the dive site called Tiger Zoo. They feed the tiger sharks there. And it's super simple dive site, available even for novice divers, because the depth there is like 8 to 10 meters max, 12 meters max. You're sitting in the side of the bottom. The visibility may not be superb, but you will have a lot of tiger sharks coming in and out and roaming around, looking for the bait, tuna heads, tuna tails. And that's a thrill, of course. And also, depending on the season, you can be extremely lucky, because Fuvahmulah is our magic box. Depending on the season, you can meet anyone there. Treasure sharks, the sharks with the long tails, right? Treasure sharks, molas, whale sharks, hammerheads, like you name it, Fuvahmulah might have it if the season is proper and you are lucky. Because it's an atoll situated in a vast land of water, no other islands are there, so it's a huge crossroads for all kinds of marine life. And dives could be very interesting there. Apart from Fuvahmulah, the south itinerary can cover Adu. They have some manta cleaning stations, more or less. And of course, it's a Huvadu atoll, which is, and can be the more northern one atolls as well. These are channel dives. So what you will see normally is the channels, which are diverse as well. Some of them are very sandy, some of them are very rocky, but normally it's like shark actions. And here at Kudu, we do also the spinner shark dive. Good place to see spinner sharks. We also give them some bait, and you'll see a lot of shark action, and a lot of other fishes are coming. So it's like feeding frenzy underwater. And another highlight for me of the dive site is the bumphead parrotfishes, which are not very common in Maldives. But there is a school of them coming quite frequently, and I really adore them. Eagle rays will be there. So it's a very, fishy dive site. But most of the other dives will be similar. You go down, you hook to see the gray reef sharks action until your bottom time is out. Then you unhook and you fly into the channel, seeing the channel walls and the reefs on the way. So we suggest these itineraries mostly for more experienced divers, really, because the dives will be deeper. Like sometimes it's not possible to do with 18 meters only as a depth limit for open water divers. And the currents might be stronger, but normally there is no need to go there if you're not an experienced diver, because first of all, West of Maldives is for sure the most thrilling itinerary we have if you're just starting your dive experience. Also, for the certain season, we can offer north itineraries. The most famous part of it will be the HANIFARU Bay. I'm sure you've heard. It's a UNESCO protected heritage site for mantas. It's a unique atoll with a unique pocket, which is certain season like August, September, October. They have a lot of currents and upwelling effect, collect huge amounts of plankton there. and you can have 200 of mantas and 20 whale sharks in the same area. Unfortunately, it's not unfortunately, it's still the protection, right? It's only snorkeling there. No diving is allowed inside of HANIFARU Bay, and there is a small marine park fee of $30 per person per entrance. But also around HANIFARU in Battle, there's still quite a lot of manta cleaning stations, and when the season is there, the stations are active, so we can dive with mantas. And also the Bara and Laviani Atoll are very good with coral gardens. So turtles, beautiful corals, mackerel, and corals are better than in the central or southern area. They're more alive there. You know, Maldives experienced quite a lot of coral bleaching recent years. So for corals and something new, we would really recommend you know the itinerary for certain seasons. Again, our dive guides are extremely great in picking up best times for best destinations. Yes, we covered the daily schedule and the wow factor. Again, about us, highly qualified team. I hope you're comfortable with team members who contacted you, but in any case, we have quite a big team. So I will be there for your support as well. I'll get you my coordinates if you have bigger questions or something is going not the way you like. I'm always there for support. And we have very strong ethics. We never steal your group. If your group booked with us, they love the boat, they reach us out directly, we will direct them back to you, because we are, for many years, our main market are agents and dive shops. And we really want your business to thrive, so our business can thrive as well. And we're not taking your groups directly from you. This is not how we work. And also, as I said, we work with 134 boats. So if Ulua is fully booked, I can always find you a proper substitute. We do examine the boats ourselves. So what we see is normally very different from the professional photo shoot 3 years ago after the full maintenance. What we see is the real condition of the boat. Also, we know them very well if the management is good, if the crew is good, if the food is good, if you have any smells in the cabins, if the ethics are there, and you won't be screwed. So I believe we're a very good one-stop shop in Maldives for all of your needs. They're very good prices, and we always discuss and negotiate whatever is needed. Our website is princessulamaldives.com. We're also a proud member of the Maldivian DMC, which is also our brand, Maldivian Charter.club. Here below you have my WhatsApp number. It belongs to me. I'm here. I'm in Maldives. So if there is anything happening and you want my attention as a CEO who really takes care of our quality of services and everything, I'll be there for you. Also, I would love to meet you and your groups here in person. And I really hope to see you soon and that you will enjoy your trip with us. That's more or less all I wanted to say. I think I was super brief today. I know you're busy with your schedules. Let me know if you have any questions, or was everything clear? Anything you want to comment? I would really love to have any feedback from you. Will anyone say something to the chat? No questions coming, right? All right, I don't see any questions coming. So hopefully everything is clear. Thank you very much for being with us today then. Our team will contact you if you have any further inquiries, and we'll send you the link to our Dropbox materials. And here we go. I hope we will stay in touch, and I hope to meet you in Maldives very soon. All right, thank you.